good, peeps? I've got a brand new video for you all today. Today we're going to talk about type approved e-bikes that you can purchase on the internet already. This is not a sponsored video. I do not have none of these bikes to test ride, but let's be honest, if it's type approved, it's obviously approved to be on the road, and it's approved for you to use your twist to go at 15.5. Now, for those that don't understand, an e-bike, for it to be legal to be on the road, it has to have a pedal assist of 15.5. If it has a push to go or a twist throttle like that, or a push, it's a minimal speed of 3.7 miles per hour. I'm pretty sure I got that correct. And with that being said, the motor has to have a maximum output of 250 watts, no more than that. Now, with these e-bikes we're going to look at today, they are already being sold with type approved. One or two of the companies you might have to pay up front while you're purchasing your bike for them to take it to the testing center and get it approved. Testing that you're going to do for any other bike that meets the same requirements that I just mentioned to you before. Now, if you have tampered with the settings, you're not going to be able to take the bike to a testing center, so just keep that in mind. Alright, with that being said, let's head over to the computer and we'll take a look at the few bikes that I have managed to find that you can actually get type approved with, ready to go. Okay, now this is the first one here. As you can see, twist to go 250, DVSA approved, full throttle, ready to ride. So literally it tells you it's a 250 watt without pedaling, if you notice right there. Now the reason this is road legal is because it has a type approved, which, for those that are wondering, if you head over to my website, you're right here, for example being, we are on the website. This is the home page of the site. Now you want to go back up to the very top, not to the bottom of the site. See right here, it says MSVA. You want to click on this and it brings you over to the application. Now if you have a bike that is approved to be on the roads as a regular e-bike, you can make that payment and get your bike approved. And this is what I have coming soon. I'm taking a bike myself through the testing center actually in a few days, so that will be a video coming real soon for you all. But if you didn't want to do that, this is your next best option. So as we're looking back at the same bike that we were previously checking out, which, to be quite honest, it does look really nice. Okay, it has a code to lock the battery in. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. We can see a few specs. So it's a 13 amp. It's an LG. 7 to 8 hours on charging time. 250 watt for the motor, which is perfect because that's exactly what you need. And the max speed is 25 kilometers. Now with this bike here, they're going to take it to the testing center. As you can see, it's got 20x4 for the wheels, big front light, LED display. Obviously you get the charger with it. The saddle looks a bit strange, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, we can get all up and close with this one, eh? But yeah, it gives you a bit more information for the screen, the controller. Now the question is, can we see? Okay, so it's age of 14. So yeah, it even tells you it meets the road legal requirements. And if you wanted to do a bike to work scheme, you can. I don't think you can do that for deliveries. Removable battery. Alright, let's head on to the second bike. And I'm pretty sure I've showed you guys the second bike before, but we're over there right now. And this company actually has more than one bike that you can get type approved. So this is the first option. And I'm pretty sure you have to add the type approved on to the bike. It should tell you. This is their cruiser. Yeah, so right here. So you can obviously add on batteries, bags. Okay. That's with 321 amps and the bag included, which is quite good. £3,049, plus you get your type approved as well. And obviously you're going to want hydraulic brakes, so it goes up a bit more in price. But we can see here rider's height. See, I want the key things. Boom. Okay, so if you're going with a max 20 amp battery, 21 amp, it is 84 miles. That is really good. Okay, this is for a different bike. Okay, they're all different bikes, but this is for the bike that we're currently looking at. So if you was to take a 12 amp, 12.8, it's suggesting, okay, anything from 30 to 51 miles. Same here, 50 to 84 miles. So that will depend on the height and the weight of a rider and what you're carrying on the bike. But I can't lie, if you're hitting the 84 mile mark, that's quite good. I'm telling you. If you wanted to buy this with just a 24 amp battery, hydraulic brakes, you're looking at £2,199, which I'm pretty sure someone told me they have this bike and half a battery they're doing about 40 miles. So it's hitting the target. Excuse me. The bike does look good as well. Seat does look a bit more comfy. But at the same time, both of the two bikes we've just looked at are going to have quite a bit of weight to them, or for the simple fact that it's a rear motor. And you can even get an attachment for this one to add it on, so you could add the rack on the back for an extra £49. And additionally, if you weren't to buy the big bulk, the bag will cost you an extra £100 basically. Yeah, that's quite cool. It is definitely a big motor, Bafang. And this one right here, before we flick over to the computer, is the last option that I managed to find. And it's basically like a scooter. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen these riding around as well, because I know I have. So check this out. And they've got quite a few good colorways. And what I learnt about this bike is you could actually modify all of the plastic work and redesign it to however you want. I've seen people with Minions, Bart Simpson and all sorts. And once it continues to stay with the pedals and the pedal assist, everything else should still be fine. But yeah, it's got some high quality brakes. This is a 250 watt. It's their 4th season. Top speed of 15.5. And this will also work with a twist to go. I can't see anything about the type approved though. Yeah. So with your type approved, you'll have a little badge along here. And you'll have a matching certificate, which this company displays with their bikes. So intentionally, you want to find this here, Throttle DVS certificate. If it has that on the site, and they're guaranteeing you that the bike is available for testing, and it will take, they tell you, most companies will say it takes 5 to 8 weeks at max. But these guys must have someone close by where they can get bikes tested, because they've got 2 to 8 weeks. And then over here, I think they tell you it's same thing, like I think 5 weeks at max. But yeah, for the third option, they actually have available with the delivery setup. So they take delivery drivers into thought. But even if you wasn't a delivery driver and you were still looking for a bike, this is still a good option. Definitely is. It looks quite neat. But that box looks really big compared to the bike. So I wonder how it would manage with the excess weight on the back. And I'm curious, you know this box in the front, it would be really cool if it opened so that you could put things in there. But I wonder what is in there. Where does the battery go in this? Is it underneath the seat? I'm not going to lie, if I was to go for one of these, it would have to be purple or red. Something bright. I couldn't do the orange or the yellow. Even the blue I could go with, because it would stand out more especially in the night time. This one does look nice though for the grey, without a doubt. But yeah, that's all of the videos. This also comes stocked with, so all of the videos, all of the bikes. What this comes with, equipped in the back, for deliveries, for carriers, services. It's actually quite big, 106 litres. USB charger on board as well. And I think the USB charger is an option for the e-cargo delivery. Because they also have other versions. So you could get it just plain by itself, or delivery, or just with a box, a bigger box or another box. It's strange saying it like that. Okay, there is quite a few different designs. This one looks cool. It's sold out though, ain't it? Look. Same here again. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. I was out riding, but we didn't get many jobs. But I'm gonna edit the video down and see how it goes. Peace.